This is the Big Chillin Podcast.
Now, welcome back to the podcast.
Yeah.
Why are shows so dark?
Just call it the
these days?
podcast.
Yeah.
We're just a podcast.
Yeah, I just figured we say it
That's fine.
in all of them, so I was like, welcome to the podcast.
That's great.
But yeah,
Welcome back.
why are shows so darkly lit? Like all of them?
There's this, maybe they feel like...
Is it just science fiction shows, or is it like...
It seems like
lot of
almost
new
every
shows?
single one. Coming to America 2 is kind of like that.
Was it dark?
Amazon does this now. It's probably cheaper to just have less lighting.
The lighting, by the
Yeah.
way, it's not like dark as in Coming to America 2 is not...
Yeah, we don't mean
Dark.
emotional. Like when I say that, I don't mean emotionally dark. Or when he says it, it doesn't mean emotionally dark. Of course, there's that, but I think they're just trying to physically make it dark to make it emotionally more dark.
I think they just don't want to have as many things in the... They don't have to... They don't want to have to pay for as many things in the show, so like have a black background
Yeah.
when we have the characters in there, okay? Or just make it as dark as possible. We don't have to pay for any lights.
We just need to see their faces and maybe some blurred out shoulder. It's fine.
Yeah.
When they're talking to each other.
Blurred out shoulder.
Some blurred out shoulder. You won't be able to tell
We
there.
watched Tales from the Loop yesterday. Do you want to?
Yeah.
Are we gonna review that after one episode?
Well, I have to say it's not as good as Tales from the Hood. Okay.
Yeah,
And
no doubt.
Yeah. And Tales from the Hood is way better than Tales from the Crypt. So
I mean, the Wayans brothers. How can you beat them?
yeah.
So, Tales from the Loop. You got little Margaret. She's running
Oh,
around.
her name was Margaret?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's just give her names. Was it
You got
Olna?
Margaret.
Olma. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Almost like the knee
It was
part.
actually Olna.
Almost sorry, the
uh,
elbow area.
Yeah, it was
Elbow area. Goddamn, the bone in your arm, in the fucking
So
forearm.
Margaret is a little
So dumb.
girl. Her mom Olna. There is Olna. She's in the house. And then she goes to school.
Yeah.
House no longer there.
And we were really bored. We were like, oh man, there it goes. There goes the house.
House is gone when she gets back.
House gone. Kids get on the
Um,
school bus.
Kids get on the bus.
They come back. House gone. House not there.
So the mom is a scientist, this Olna woman, and
Yes.
we see like a small part where she gets into an argument in the kitchen, and little Margaret is watching outside or listening
Yeah.
outside the doorway, and it's the old guy from.
Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead's
Yeah.
Man Chest. I call it that anyway. Pirates of the Caribbean,
Well, what else
Dead's
is
Man
he was in
Chest.
other stuff. I feel like he's been in some other medieval stuff. Like he's been in that attire.
Yes, and he may have been
In a
in
movie.
some other Revolutionary War type stuff that wasn't involving pirates.
He's just got that face, maybe,
Yeah.
of a Quaker or a
Yeah,
pilgrim.
literally the Quaker. I think of the Quaker guy on the Quaker package of
You see
oatmeal
him?
every time I see him, especially in
Little
Pirates of the
George
Caribbean,
Washington.
Dead Man's Chest. I was like, wow, holy shit, it's a Quaker guy. What's he doing
Anyway,
on a boat?
uh,
Getting chased by a hand.
He was like in the kitchen arguing with Alma. Alma is her
I
name.
think it might have been
Um,
like a living room, but it really doesn't matter. It's a room.
It's a room.
Yeah.
You know what?
That was the kitchen, sorry.
I'm taking up this argument. It was the kitchen.
No, wait. Yeah, it was the kitchen because they were arguing. Yeah, it's funny because whatever no,
We'll get to that
Yeah.
other part. I know exactly
Yeah.
what you're talking about. They were in a living room.
they were
with
in
another
another
woman.
woman. You're right about the kitchen. Continue.
It was the kitchen.
The kitchen.
Exhibit A. But the old man is like, you got to give it back. You stole something or whatever.
Yeah, no,
They're letting
bad.
us know. They're letting the audience know. This bitch stole something important.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It's gonna have consequences.
They're spoon
then
feeding it to the audience.
She's like, my daughter's old enough to take care of herself. She's fucking 10. And
yeah,
then-
she's like 10 in the winter. It's fine. She can take care of herself.
And so she gets back from school later that day, and the house is gone. And there's it's a medium-sized rock.
Yeah.
I'll say, maybe even a large rock to a little girl.
And you said what? When we saw that?
I don't know.
Oh, you were like the house shrunk.
Oh yeah, I was like, the house is a little house now. That would have been cool though.
I
What if that
mean, it
happened?
would have been way cooler if that were the case. And like,
House was actually gone
Yeah.
though, and there was a rock at its place.
yeah, it was really boring ass
It
stupid
was a
rock
black rock.
for
It
a
was-
boring ass stupid.
I
rock.
would have picked it up if I was her too. And she's looking around.
Yeah.
She's like, "What is this? Where's my house?"
Yeah.
And she's like, immediately, "Oh no, Alma,
Yeah. Immediately just
Alma."
says that like 47 times.
she's running around. She finds this little kid, Dustin, right? What's his name?
Something Ustin, something with an
It's
Ustin.
an Ustin
Dustin,
of some kind.
Mustin,
And Justin.
Justin with a
It's
C.
TH. So
With
he's
a-
running around.
Justin with a G.
Ew, no. That's a gross thing. Get that out of here.
What the fuck?
They're looking for the
Yeah.
mom now.
Yeah.
They don't know what's going on. Little girl doesn't explain anything to the kid.
Yes.
You could sense something's going on in this town. Something's awry in,
Something's
in the
weird.
loop area.
Yeah.
And the guy that they talk to this guy at like a, what is this? Like he's a security guy at the station of some kind.
Yeah, he's like outside of the parking lot, I guess, with
the
the security gate or whatever.
Security gate,
yeah.
yeah. And like one of the things he can control whether you
Yeah, little
get
security
into
booth
this
or
area.
whatever.
They're at the place where the mom worked, a facility of some kind.
Yeah.
So they're like, can you call this? Or like this.
Like
She's
some
looking for her mom. And the
British
guy gets
stuff.
on the phone. He's like, hey, I got a girl looking for her mom. Don't have any names or anything.
Yeah.
Or any other information.
I think she's
Yep,
just
she's not here. She doesn't work here.
Yeah.
And then they just get sent away.
Yeah, I think it's just like a first name, Olma. That's it. It's like, oh,
No, they didn't even give a name. I don't think.
I don't think they did. Yeah.
So it's like,
That's right.
obviously, there's something awry.
Yeah, it's like what the hell?
Maybe they did give a name and I'm crazy.
I think it was
But-
just.
What do they do
Give it a
then?
name,
They go
I
back to
don't
the house? They go back to the kid's house. They're like, all right, maybe my mom can help.
Yeah.
Maybe my parents can help.
Yeah. But it's a family of arguers apparently.
Family of
so,
arguers.
You know, it's just argument going on all the time,
Mhm.
and now wait, is the old guy? I think is it the same
Old guy
old
is
guy?
yeah, same old guy is now
Now arguing with.
arguing with another woman, which is
Yeah.
the boy's mom in this room.
Yeah.
So, boy's like, let's just ask my mom. This is the normal thing to do. And then goes to the room. She's like, not now, idiot.
Yeah,
and
not
then-
now. We're discussing things way more important than anything you're about to tell me ever. Go
She's
away.
like, get out of here. Run along. And then they do.
Yeah.
They run along. Little girl is gone. And then she comes out and she's like, what's going on?
Yeah.
What's
Wow.
this all about? And, well, no, she got the phone call from the guy,
Yeah.
the black guy. And
Yeah.
then,
After they ran out.
yep. And
To,
she's
like-
like, says his name is Olman. So we're already thinking here. We already know kind of what's going on.
Yeah.
And we like have a loose explanation here because it's called Tales from the Loop. And then
Yeah.
other things occur. What else happened? Am I missing anything?
Well, I think the reason maybe the security guard doesn't freak out, and this is just my theory, is that well, not even my theory. It's the thing. It just keeps happening.
It's already happened multiple
Yeah,
times.
so he's like, oh
Yeah.
shit. So we got another damn girl running around
Yeah.
looking for her mom who's not there anymore.
So we'll get to more of that. But this lady's now looking for the daughter. The daughter, or she's out and about. Daughter makes her way back to the house with the boy, and like goes in the private study
Yeah.
of the boy's mom, and is looking in her shit, and finds an old report card.
Yeah.
And matches it up with hers in her backpack. So it's her
Yeah.
from the past or the future or whatever. There's a loop going on.
Yeah. And they made the report card very important
Hmm.
because she was standing outside of the school or outside of the weird building that's kind of Devsy, sort of
Devs.
Devsish.
We'll compare it to Devs in a
Uh,
second, but compared to Devs, it was amazing.
Yeah, I mean,
Tales
Devs
from the Loop,
sucked
way
compared to
better,
this. Yeah.
Beautiful, actually, compared to it.
Much
the music
better.
actually was great.
It
I'll
was
give it
way
that. It was,
better
it was good
droning
stuff.
sounds. Yeah. Way better like droning sounds. Like,
They're not just annoying and shit.
Yeah.
There was horns. There was actual instruments.
Yeah, it was
It
actual
wasn't
not
just
yeah.
synth.
Yeah, it wasn't just like when they discover something. It was like I was like, oh my god, we've
And then Nick Offerman killed another guy.
yeah. He's just like, oh man, just keeps on walking around all depressed, having to kill people, even though he doesn't.
He's like, not again. All these secrets.
Yeah,
Crazy.
again, all these secrets I've created for myself.
Stuff I don't have to do.
Yeah, it's really hilarious. But yeah, I don't
Back
know.
to the loop.
Yeah, even the streetlights were dimly lit.
Mm.
So there's pretty much
Wasn't
no
a
way
lot
to
of
see in the
light.
dark anywhere.
Not
Very
a lot
unsafe.
of light in Tales
Yeah.
from the Loop, Mandalorian, Dark.
Especially Mandalorian. So anywhere like Disney originals or Amazon originals, if you're in one, you're not going to be able to see very well. So
Anything.
I'd bring adequate foot protection and knee protection because you're going to be falling over. So steel toe boots and knee pads for sure. Maybe elbow pads.
Alma pads. So
Elbow pads. Yeah.
she gets back into they figure out that it's her, and then she kind of tells the little girl, she meets her at her place and is like, yeah, I'm you, the kid you've been hanging out with today is your son, and we don't
Mhm.
really know, we haven't solved the loop yet, but one day you're gonna beat a little girl that's you, and this is gonna all happen again. and you're gonna remember this little conversation, and
Yep.
blah blah blah. Weird. And there wasn't really a resolution to it. It
No.
just kind of gets you thinking.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they ever come back to it because we started looking at the
Yeah.
other episodes and I didn't see any of those characters again.
Yeah, we were like, oh man, how's this end? And we were just like, unfortunately, it's one of those shows where you're like drawn in without. We should have looked at all of them
Yep.
because we probably wouldn't have watched it. But like, it's just a story. Like, well, man, what if, bro? Holy shit! And then like, like, and then I guess the other ones are similar, like other stuff. I guess it's the same thing.
They may be all in that same town, so maybe there will be
Does
a
it
grand conclusion
converge?
here.
We should just watch the ending episode and
there-
not waste
Oh,
time.
you're right.
Beginning,
There's
ending.
only 12 episodes, I think, so
Yeah.
it's not terrible, but
That would take at least a day or two. I don't know. Or I
Yeah.
mean, multiple days.
yeah,
Too long.
yeah, they're like hour-long episodes too.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous. Oh my god, I like the hour-long episode because they could put a lot of stuff in. There's no time constraints. They could, make any scene as long and boring as they want. But the 21 minutes on TV should have been over a long time ago. So it's much better to have like basically almost a movie in a show episode. But they really, oh my god, they're trying to be like Black Mirror or like Black Mirror was trying to be like the Twilight Zone, where they just have individual standalone episodes of weird stuff that happens. Which,
And it's cool.
yeah, it's fun. But
I
Twilight
watched
Zone,
more Tales from the Loop.
yeah, the Twilight Zone though, they would end. I'm sorry, but for enough time, but
They-
they would end their episodes better with like sort of a
Yeah.
closing thing. Like you're not like, wow, hopefully there's another one or something.
If we watch another episode and it's like that exact same thing, I don't know if I'll watch it.
Yeah, it's really boring. Like, why start a story there? It's like, it kind of reminds me, or it makes me feel like they had a bunch of ideas, but they just had to keep on making different episodes because they couldn't make the stories intertwine or something. Which is, I don't know. Maybe they do. We haven't watched it. Making a whole bunch of hilarious.
Yeah, if we watch one
criticisms.
episode, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see about that, but I don't know. Some of the horror movies we were looking at looked horrible. The
Yeah,
trailers on
not in the
Amazon
good
are
way.
terrible
Yeah.
a lot of the
Horrifyingly
time. Or like,
bad.
not even on just on Amazon, but a lot of trailers are bad. They're just like a scene from the movie, or they're like the worst picked,
Yeah.
hand-picked scenes from a movie that I don't know. Leon the Professional has good reviews kind of on is it Leon the Professional or just the Professional? I think
it
it's
was
just the Professional.
The UFC guys who are like really, really bonered up for UFC like to call it Leon the Professional
Yeah, they were like
by its full name.
say Giga Chikadze kind of looks like this fucking guy a little bit sometimes.
I mean, I guess in a really
maybe a little
racist
bit.
way.
Just because he was like fighting that weekend, and then I was like, shit, maybe we'll watch that. And we watched the trailer. I was like, this looks like the worst piece of shit I've ever.
It was in the
might have fun.
90s, right? No, it might have been in the 80s because Natalie Portman
94.
was like, yeah. Oh, 94. Jesus Christ. How old was Natalie Portman in the fucking
12.
Star
Actually-
Wars prequels?
I don't know how old she was in those, but she's plays a 12-year-old in this movie, I guess.
Of course.
But
And she's
a
like,
12-year-old named Matilda, and
Very
Gary
funny.
Oldman's in it. But I was like, how do you have all these actors in it? Gary Oldman is there, and he doesn't look.
it's
like
one of
he's
those.
doing great.
Yeah.
But it's 8.5 out of 10 on IMDb.
And I mean, this happens a lot. They have a movie with a killer all-star cast, and it just is not good. And it's not their fault. It's just the premise, like Knives Out or Murder on the Train. What was it? Murder on the Orient Express, which we'll get to that. That's pretty funny. We need to watch Murder Boat as well.
Did we watch Murder on the Orient Express?
Yeah.
I think we did.
Yeah,
and
a
it was
retarded
like,
ending.
Yeah.
It was kind of good up until the stupid ending. I was like, oh man.
Yeah, we're like, oh, what the fuck does that?
Yeah.
Yeah, this movie is Matilda is only 12 years old, but is already familiar with the dark side of life. Her abusive father
Oh.
stores drugs for corrupt
Oh.
police officers,
Oh.
and her mother neglects her.
Oh.
Leon, Leon, lives down the hall. He tends to his houseplants and works as a hired hitman for mobster Tony,
It's pretty cool.
played by Danny Aiello.
You mean Peter Griffin's penis?
Yeah. Hey, Danny
Holy
Aiello. When her family is murdered by crooked DEA agent Stansfeld, played by Gary Oldman, Matilda joins forces with a reluctant Leon to learn his deadly trade and avenge her family's deaths. So maybe it'd be good, but the way that trailer was doing stuff, I really didn't want to watch it.
Yeah. The trailer is what you're supposed to do with a trailer, and I'm sure they already know this, is you're supposed to cut together like a really captivating
Yeah.
minute and 30 second to like maybe maybe a
alright.
minute.
We were watching a trailer for something last night, and we were like, "Oh, this looks good. Let's watch this." And then it kept going, and it revealed so much, and we're like, "Oh my god, this looks exhausting. Do we want to go through this?" What was that? I forget what movie that was.
It was one that just showed, and it's funny because
Vivarium.
Yeah. Oh man, that one looked like.
That was it. It was like,
God.
all right, so it's like a simulation, or they're in a cage, or they're Vivarium
Yeah.
makes sense. They're in a cage of some kind.
Clearly they're not in the real world. They're just somewhere else.
I don't know. It could be good, but it looked like, all right, do we want to get into this right now? That
Yeah,
type
it's
of
pretty
movie.
weird. First of all, like in the simulation, like I don't know why the simulation wouldn't make a less creepy thing, because that wouldn't work for me. It would have to be like really inviting. That was not inviting. That guy
It
was
didn't
just,
look
like,
as
weird.
laid back as Tales from the Loop for sure.
Yeah, Tales from the Loop was way better.
Then you got people coming out of walls.
Yeah, the classic. Oh man, face punching through the wall like they did in the Nightmare on Elm Street in the 1980s. Like, oh wow, look out! We get blood coming out of a bed now. Ooh. But or like an upside down room with. Yeah, fucking. That's how they did that. I think it's pretty cool. But yeah, they just. Oh my god, I lost my train of thought.
It's okay, fuck it.
Yeah, I know. That's hilarious. That's okay. That's great. Yeah, okay, so they'll show like back to the trailer thing. Well, not back to it, but just continuing on. They will take a movie and take the most boring talking part of the movie, and it'll be like a minute or maybe 2 minutes on. We're like, this is the movie?
And
this is what you want to show us? Yeah, end trailer. It's like after they've halfway gone through a sentence, end trailer. It's like, I think that literally the people at the streaming, platform, Netflix or whichever one it is, Amazon, kind of just took something out and was like, it's a trailer, I guess.
Yeah.
We'll just...
We need a trailer for every movie?
This will
Jeez.
get people to want to watch this movie.
They probably just think, oh my god, we gotta pick out a trailer for all of these.
Yeah, and like movies we know are really awesome, the trailer will be fucking garbage because it'll be a scene from the movie. We're like, oh my god, no one's gonna want to watch
No
this.
context at all.
Yeah, and the description's always hilarious. It's one sentence.
Sentence descriptions.
But the
What's
Leon
your
the
one sentence
Professional
description
we'll have to check it
of
out.
Tales from the Loop?
Tales from the Loop.
One sentence.
One sentence description from Tales from the Loop. Let's see. Oh Jesus Christ! I was not ready for this.
How many commas are there in this
How
sentence?
many commas are there? So many commas in this sentence. It's just basically a run-on.
It is.
Let's see. Oh, geez, I can't even think of something. If you want confusion, but not really, right in front of you, get ready for Tales from the Loop.
There you go. That's pretty good.
Yeah, pretty much,
pretty
I
good.
guess.
I'm trying to think of one too. The Loop is the place where tales come from, and there's snow in the winter. There's good music.
Very nice.
You got Margaret there.
Wow.
Machines.
And the funny thing is that's a better, I think, description than what they put there.
Probably.
Yeah.
They didn't really get into. I mean, the machine or AI thing they had. It was like a ball with the rock coming off of it, and the rock could float back to the ball thing.
Yeah, what was that boring ball? It was like
it had a
boring...
nice texture to it, I guess, and
Yeah, it looked
and-
pretty sweet.
an ambiance to it. But they're like, all right, I guess it answers questions, and like it doesn't answer. It like unlocks secrets or something.
This is the secret ball.
So, but they didn't ever demonstrate that really.
Yeah, they just pretty much gave us some expo on like the fact that it unlocks secrets. And the funny thing is,
But
I
it seems
mean,
to put us in this loop, doesn't it?
yeah, and no one was there, so they're not really concerned about any. I guess there's just no way to do anything to it that anyone has discovered, so no one really cares about guarding it at all. Like, did you see a security guy besides
Yeah.
the one guy in the booth out there?
I guess we're gonna have to
I
figure
guess
out
he's
more.
the guy that just
Well,
overlooks
nobody can
the
get
whole
past
facility.
him.
Oh yeah, he's just like trained, super ridiculous.
We don't know what he's trained in.
We have no
crazy.
idea what. I mean, that's actually a
He could have
fascinating
that Calvin
premise.
Qatar business.
Yeah. What if he is in every episode and he's just like some sort of dude
Maybe
that
he's the
controls
simulation
everything?
master.
Whoa. That would be
He's
now.
the security. He is the security guard.
Yeah, the only guy that we saw there. That we saw no other security.
Yeah.
Fascinating. Now it's funny. We might be able to write a better episode than what they wrote because
Yeah. Little
holy
tiny
shit.
house.
Yeah, that's kind of a twist ending though. I mean, that's been everywhere. Little tiny house gone away. keeps it in her pocket or whatever, and then there's like a ball of houses.
And the house gets real big in her pocket. And she
Yeah, she
crushed
gives,
by
I
the
guess
house.
dies. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, boom. And I don't know. That'd be funny as shit if it was just the guy in the booth. So that's literally the only security person we've seen there, and I think the only employee besides her mom that we've seen there. And
Yeah.
now her. So literally, is it just she controlling the whole thing, and like she's the only person allowed to do it or whatever?
She's like, I've been working at this my whole life, or like we've been working at this our whole life, and we haven't gotten anywhere. So good luck. The next 30 years are up to you. I thought the mom was gonna die at some point.
Yeah, me
Because
too.
like they didn't really do anything with the paradox of them knowing that they're both, or them seeing each other. But maybe that's what happens. You get into a loop or something.
Maybe that's how it happens. You mean? Like
Yeah,
it
or
forces
maybe
itself to keep going.
if you see your future self or past self, you come into contact with them. You get into some sort of loop by accident, and you fuck shit up. But
Yeah.
I don't know how that would happen initially to make that continue to happen, unless the machine did something. And they like, I don't know, but they haven't got. There's so many mysteries they could have gotten into with the chick that Tony Stark left in the bed.
Yeah, I mean, geez, she's just so mad. She's creating a ball that sucks up houses. Only hers, though.
Yeah,
So I guess
ruined
whatever.
her daughters and
Yeah.
her, coincidentally herself. Life.
Yeah, it's and okay, yeah, just herself and like oh, and the old guy knows about it.
Yep,
And
old
that's it.
guy's
Just
there.
like it's their place, I guess.
Yes.
And no answer to what those little obelisk things were that they showed like 3 times, and that's it. In the field or
Yeah.
whatever.
What else?
And there-
Oh, was there something else?
There was
I
a
gonna mention something.
bizarre. I don't know unless you
No, I
take
don't
a second.
remember it.
Okay, shit. There was a bizarre
Donkey shit?
merger and not donkey shit.
Is that what
Okay.
you said?
No, I said you'll maybe try to remember it or something. I'll give you a second.
I thought you
Uh,
said okay shit or donkey shit or something.
No, but there was like a weird merger of old technology with like they had an old
Yes.
Volvo or something from the
Old
90s.
radio?
Oh yeah, radio, and then one guy has like a very extremely advanced Android arm basically as a prosthesis for his left arm or whatever.
It was a guy we recognized from something.
I
too.
think so.
Who
Yeah,
was?
he was in. You said Parks and Rec or whatever.
Oh yeah,
character?
Parks and Rec.
Yeah.
I was like, oh nice, Mark. Mark
Mark-
got a
Mark from
fucking
Park.
cool. Mark from Park got a cool robotic arm.
Yeah,
Was his
that's pretty
name
fun.
Mark?
I have no idea.
I
You
feel like it was
remember more.
Mark. He was with Ann Perkins for a little bit.
Geese for him.
Yes.
Hey, Perkins. Let's see that. And was there just random technology that was loose in the woods? I guess.
kids were throwing rocks at it.
Yeah, that robot seemed to just stay there. Maybe it was broken down, but it was
Yeah.
alive, and it looked at them, and we'll never know what that was about, I guess. So a lot of,
They had some electricity issues.
yeah, I guess so.
I liked some of the director shit though, like at the end where they had the girl or like the kid came downstairs in his house to see if like what happened, what the result of the whole thing was, and if she found the girl, but she was at the table like in the dark, and before he turned the
Yeah.
lights on, like as the light flickered, it went from being the little girl in the chair to the mom.
Yeah, that was weird.
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah.
Into that. Over there.
It's pretty fascinating.
Yeah, I like
Pretty
that.
Cool with the photography.
We all show
Oh, shit.
very late in the game, about 9 years I guess afterwards, we watched a documentary on Julian Assange and WikiLeaks. We're like, yeah, we should probably figure out what was going on there.
Yeah.
He's a pretty cool hacker rape.
I didn't know hacker raped. I didn't even know about the hacking stuff, but like
Yeah,
I
I
knew
didn't
he
know a
was
lot of
under
that
fire. It was funny. Like it was just kind of like a rehash of what I and hundreds of thousands of people, millions have watched on the internet kind of unfold.
Yeah.
Sort of. I mean, I didn't watch the whole thing or like pay attention super closely. I just get like a video of it. But yeah, that was very fascinating. It was more of an insight into Bradley Manning as well before he became Chelsea Manning.
I didn't know any of that stuff. I knew it as Chelsea Manning, and I guess briefly knew some of that stuff, but
Yeah.
I kind of glanced past it. But
Crazy.
yeah. And the guy that ratted him out, Jesus
Yeah, that
Christ.
guy's a real piece of garbage.
Yeah. Oh my God, that whole situation
That was
was
weird.
ridiculous. That was a long documentary.
It was
too.
really long. It's like
We're
2.5
oh my
hours.
God,
or
what are we
some
doing
shit.
here?
Yeah, it was like
There's just
watching.
too much info to know.
Yeah, it was way too much shit.
But man,
Forgot half of it, I'm sure.
yeah, Assange liked to do the condom thing. I don't know, like rip him a little bit,
I don't think
or just
it's hilarious.
that was interesting. But
I have no idea
Uh,
about that.
he liked to hack the system,
Yeah.
and
Hack the system.
I don't know what he's doing now. Was
Mainframes.
there any updates on that?
I think he's in British prison still, or
Oh.
British jail or whatever.
He's doing good then.
Yeah,
Beans.
no, I don't know. I mean, I have no idea. I
Eating
don't think the
beans.
British are doing it, maybe not doing anything to him, but the one thing that they were going to do was send him over to America, but then they were like, nah, it's going to be inhumane over there. We can't do that.
Yeah,
They'll kill him and
torture.
torture him to death, probably. But so yeah, that's
Guantanamo.
Guantanamo Bay. Yeah, that cool place. And it's funny, like all the stuff they revealed was just like embarrassing stuff for the United States, showing that they're just literally like the despotic people. They're trying to, take freedom,
He has a
protect freedom against or
sick,
whatever.
flowing white haircut.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
What's
Should
up
have
with
kept
that?
it long.
The thing is, he became like a character, like
Yeah.
a mythical character, and people latched onto that
Yeah, that was weird.
more so than the leaking of information. And once again,
Yep.
all the stories are about him and about whatever
Yeah.
goes on, and not like whatever came
Mhm.
out from that whole thing.
Well, of course. I mean, if the
That's the
information
way to
were
go.
about, if they leaked, they can't do anything else. What's CNN going to do? Shocking video revealed of the U.S. soldiers, our troops, laughing, murdering people from NPR or whatever.
Broken condoms?
Yeah,
Sweden?
yeah.
What's
Sweden.
going on here?
Gross.
A
So, yeah,
guy
they just,
with a
like-
penchant for hacking government computers?
Yeah. Did he do the wank worm? We don't know.
The wank worm.
Wank
The guy had that written down. I was like, why did I write that down?
worm.
I was like, good,
Yeah.
it was from that. Okay.
Like, why did I write
That's
down
funny.
wank? Hilarious.
Shit, what else? There
Wank
was,
worms.
that was weird.
Yeah, it's all just literally exposing how
Let's say,
it's really not super awesome what was good. It's not super chill and freedom oriented. Let's just say what was going on over in Afghanistan and
oh, really?
Iraq.
Barack.
Iraq Hussein Obama, yeah.
And Obama was like not helping.
No, he was
Thanks,
actually kind of taking a
Yeah,
little
he
bit
was
of
Taking some charge there.
take a little bit of gasoline
Maybe.
there and maybe putting it on the fire a little bit there, buddy.
Yeah.
A little bit. A little fire on the gas, a little gas on the
Yeah.
fire. little couple gallons.
Little turn on the catwalk.
Yeah, well, he
Well,
yeah,
it's-
the Hope and
um,
Change guy dropped more bombs than any other president, and he used the Espionage
It's true.
Act on whistleblowers more than any other president.
No, true.
After they promised to be the most
Completely true.
transparent campaign ever.
Yeah.
Which is cool, say one thing,
I'm
do
getting
another
away
thing.
from that.
But yeah, I mean, no, we don't have to. Like, it's
No, we don't, but,
information
like,
that's out.
True, but you got Assange there. He's in Britain. He's eating beans
Yeah,
and sausage
yeah.
in
But
prison.
really, it shows that I don't know why Chelsea Manning didn't do what Snowden did after he leaked a bunch of stuff
Go to
from
Russia.
Well, he went to China
Or
first, and
China,
then,
the slums
yeah.
of China.
yeah, and
And
then Russia.
then Russia after that.
Should've
But
gone
yeah, it
somewhere
was
else.
interesting. There was really no way to get out for Chelsea Manning. At least Snowden was in Hawaii for a little bit,
Yeah,
and he was with that one chick that's now with Aaron Rodgers.
I better watch out for her.
Yeah,
Yeah,
remember? Shailene wasn't Shailene Woodley in that? Or am I crazy?
Oh, it's about never mind. Yeah, never mind. I was trying to I
Joseph
blended the movie
Gordon-Levitt.
with reality for a second.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, you're good.
Shailene Woodley played the. I don't think so.
Was it
No.
Shailene Woodley?
Maybe it was. I don't think so. Maybe.
I don't know. Are they? Did they get back together? I think, right?
Aaron and her.
No, Joseph Gordon. No, shit. Snowden and the actual woman. Jeez.
I don't know.
Snowden movie.
Yeah, I don't think it was. Was it Shailene Woodley?
It was.
Yeah.
That's the picture they chose for Shailene Woodley.
She's never hot. So I mean,
Well, I
whatever
mean,
picture
like-
it is, whatever.
Let me look. Let me see if I can get this up on the thing.
I don't know
I
if she
guess I'll
looks
just
like.
show you.
yeah.
Whatever. This is the picture they chose.
Like, oh,
Doing
it's
some
like a bitch.
Eddie Vedder face. Nicolas Cage is in that. Honestly, they didn't
Nick
give anybody
Cage
a
was in that?
flattering photo for this.
Not even Scott Eastwood. Scott.
Was he in
Once
this?
again. Yeah, he was like a military dude. Or no,
Timothy
NSA
Olyphant?
dude.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, you can't get a bad angle of Scott Eastwood. to be
No, he's
honest.
just so hot.
He does have that fucking Clint Eastwood squint.
The smolder.
Yeah,
Yeah.
smolder.
He's got the Clint Eastwood smolder, whatever that is. Squint the scowl.
I think Timothy Olyphant should be in more stuff. He's funny.
Yeah, he's really great.
He's a good, I guess, cowboy guy too. But
But
he likes playing a cowboy.
yeah, he loves it.
Done it in like
It's like one of his
at least
things,
5
man.
or 6 movies and shows.
Yeah.
I gotta
Yeah.
start watching Santa Clarita Diet. That's good zombie stuff in it.
Yeah, I wonder when he starts playing a cowboy in that.
And speaking of Southerners and stuff, we were watching little Peyton and Eli
Southernism. Oh, yeah.
on Monday night. It's funny as fuck watching them actually because they're both quarterbacks. They're never gonna.
Yeah.
I mean, they every time like we watched a specific play. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
There's a critical third down for the Rams here. They could take a huge lead if they get to, or like keep going down the field. 3rd and 6, hits a guy right in the hands, and he drops it and stuff. And every time this happens, it's Peyton and Eli. Another case of fucking idiot receiver.
Yeah, hit him around the hands. What's his problem?
Happens every game.
Yeah. Got to turn around before you try to catch it, buddy.
They're like, look at this dumbass. Let's rewind that here. Eli.
It's just full of receiver criticism.
That's funny.
So hilarious.
And they need to. What they
Oh
need
my
to do
God.
is get better audio. Because, I don't know.
Why
what's
can't
going on there, 'cause
ESPN?
I feel like they have better audio on like a lot of YouTube shows,
It's crazy.
and they could just. It's hard to get paid. Maybe it's hard to get paid man to do like the same audio,
Just stay near a mic.
like the same maybe tone of, or like volume of voice.
Is it hard to get levels on him? You mean?
I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe
Yeah.
it's like, oh my god,
Yeah.
what was that?
Imagine these Pat McAfee guys and we're just like, he keeps yelling.
Yeah.
We
he
can't.
keeps saying we don't know what to do.
We can't do it anymore. So much editing.
I think they need to talk a little bit about like stuff in between the plays because they get caught watching the plays sometimes.
Very funny.
I think it's funny, but like, and they're just like with their mouth open. They're like,
It's so funny. It's funny because they have a, like, yeah, fucking Eli. Oh my God, he looks like, I don't know. He looks like a version of like Roy Schneider and I don't know
Roy Schneider?
himself.
oh
Yeah,
okay,
from
okay.
Jaws. Yeah, that guy. A little bit like the nose is getting Roy Schneidery. It's pretty funny. And just the face, like the facial shape when he was like that. I'm like, what the fuck? Like
Is Roy Schneider his name in real life? Or
yeah,
the
Roy
character?
Schneider. Adrian Brody was his name. Or no, I'm sorry, Adrian Brody. Something.
I was,
Morton.
for some reason, I always thought
Morton
Dennis
Brody.
Quaid was that guy for like a long time.
Dennis Quaid was in Jaws. That would be.
I thought Dennis
something
Quaid was that main guy, and I was like, he
hilarious.
looks like a Dennis Quaid, all right.
Oh my God. Dennis Quaid.
Well, who
That'd
is
be
Dennis
a
Quaid?
hilarious thing to say to him. You read Jaws. These are Jaws 3D actually.
Dennis
Oh,
Quaid was in Jaws 3D?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I must have
Terrible.
I must have been going over like it on the guide or something, and I saw Dennis Quaid, and I'm like, oh, he must be the guy. He must be the Jaws guy.
No, he was
Jaws-
like probably 10
I
and
mean,
like
I was gonna say Jaws was in. Dennis Quaid was in. Was Parent Trap? Yeah.
yeah, he was the Great Primer.
Where Lindsay Lohan
Lindsay Lohan.
and Lindsay Lohan.
Lindsay
played-
Lohan. Lindsay.
Lindsay.
That's like what they call her in California. Lindsay, what did you die?
That was a good one.
Yeah, you know, that's
Was it that was a remake, but I never saw the original.
it probably
I have no
sucks.
desire to either. There's no Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah, it's fucking
There's no Dennis Quaid.
yeah. Whoever it was in the original, I don't know, whatever teen
It was
child
Roy
person.
Schneider.
Teen, I don't know. Roy Schneider is originally the Parent Trap of Roy Schneider in the 1950s as a child, or in the 40s as a child, I guess. Oh my God, that'd be weird.
So I have this deaf class at school,
Deaf class.
and I'm walking. It's at a ridiculous time. It's at like 8 o'clock at night, but it's like really dark there at that time. It's kind of crazy. I'd be scared,
Oh,
like to walk around almost like.
it's a
They
big
like
campus
the
too.
it's the biggest campus.
Yeah.
They have like the streets maybe lit, but like they don't really like the sidewalks aren't lit that you're walking on.
I think like when we were doing whatever petitioning it was.
Bridge, the fucking like all the
Yeah.
walk around that whole circle is not.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's like kind of dark. Like, jeez,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be walking around here. They have the scooters though that like they have in the cities.
It's really
You
haul
get on the
ass through
scooter.
there, just like.
Yeah, you gotta fucking zoom out of there and like kick the predators out of the way. I guess. But they have
Hilarious.
lights on them.
Oh, the scooters. Oh, excellent.
Yeah,
That's
it's
good.
pretty. Like I see them like zooming around.
That's fucking hilarious.
It was super cold though yesterday.
Yeah,
But
cold and dark.
yeah, so I was like, oh shit, I'd be scared out here. But I walked past a group of people, like
Cool.
it was I like hearing conversations in passing, just like a little.
How stupid
tidbit.
they are.
And this was one of them. They're like, it was like, it was outside the engineering building, so they were a little nerdy or something. But they were like, I don't know what happened, but this dude does not know how to do anything quietly anymore. And so they're like talking about their roommate that like I don't know. He was like he got back for break and he's just loud as fuck. Like I don't every activity like in the morning. I don't know what's going on. Like
That's
so I don't
hilarious.
know. It's like that's hilarious. That was just like
Have an acid trip or something?
I don't know.
That's
Can't
fucking
do anything
weird.
quietly anymore.
That's hilarious.
What a criticism. to
Crazy.
somebody.
That guy's just tired of that guy, I think.
Imagine getting back thinking you're back with my friends,
Yeah.
back with everybody, back on the grind, you know? And then they hit you with that out of nowhere. You're like, oh, okay.
Oh, I'm noisy, huh? Okay,
I'm
jeez.
an asshole now.
God.
No, but maybe he's just a noisy piece of shit.
Yeah, I mean, I can make noise when I do shit.
Maybe he's just like throwing around the dishes or like
Yeah.
slamming shit. But I don't know how you like
Jeez.
develop that skill in the couple weeks. That
Yeah.
I don't
Maybe
know.
we should address it instead of arguing or, like, you know, telling their friends how annoying it is. I don't
Yeah.
know.
There's a golden retriever in my class.
That is pretty cool. I asked what it was learning. He said it was actually a service dog.
Yeah, it's a service dog. It's pretty cute. It makes noises
Hilarious.
sometimes in the class. It's pretty awesome. But my teacher is actually deaf, so he's not really annoyed by it,
Yeah.
which is nice.
Yes, you can't hear it.
Yeah, can't hear the dog.
Very nice. Probably pretty cool.
And he
Uh,
makes jokes though. Not the dog, the teacher.
Yeah, okay.
He's a funny guy. Funny. He's got good timing. Insane.
Yeah, it was funny. I didn't know this. This has to do with what you're talking about for sure, the service dog thing. One of my friends that just got a dog, he's like, "Oh, yeah, I'm gonna like do this program where you rent the dog out as a service dog." I'm like, "You're gonna rent your dog out
Yeah.
to other people for money?" It's like, okay. I mean, I guess if
it's kind of I would do that with Noel.
yeah. I mean,
but,
I
like-
guess if it's not making you money, why have it? I mean,
What's the
fucking-
point of owning a animal? A cute, cuddly little puppy.
Yeah,
You got to get that bowl. We left the dog bowl here.
yeah, the
know if
collapsible
that-
whatever.
I don't know if he's drank water since
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Yeah, you could be.
doesn't have the water
Could be
bowl.
right. Well, it's dead.
Signature
For
water
sure
bowl
now.
there. No, but man,
Got little dog gadgets. Had a vest on. It's pretty cute.
should we unveil our Missouri garbage plan?
Yeah, this is a good plan.
Let's, thought of this the other day.
It's an excellent one.
Now, what? There's a little background because you were telling me about this biofuel stuff. You were watching some Canadian rednecks build a what now?
I was watching them. I think it was Australian rednecks
Oh, yeah,
and
okay.
American. I don't know, backwoods redneck or whatever. Who knows? Hippies. Who knows? But yeah, there's this thing called a biodigester. I mean, not a thing. I guess it could be multiple things, but it
It's
basically
either like
just
a tank or a big pouch
Yeah.
thing that you put waste in, and it.
yeah, it's just water, and then whatever waste, like it could be human waste, like feces and urine, piss and shit.
Leave
It
with
could
that,
be-
yeah.
Yeah, just mainly feces is what you want to go for. But that basically, or table
And-
scraps or
yeah.
anything organic that you would normally
Compost,
compost.
yeah. Compost is like one of the
Yeah.
main parts of this, I think. But you get like the gases, and they go out into the stuff.
Yeah, it's the methane gases and hydrogen sulfide gases, and typically they try to use a what's called a hydrogen sulfide scrubber, which is a chemical and metal, like a tube filled with basically they use steel wool, and I'm doing like a tube hand
Tube,
gesture
yeah,
right
yeah.
now. Andrew's checking it out. He's like, wow, it's a big tube, but the tube will be filled with steel wool and I think bleach or whatever sort of other thing.
Natural.
To have the hydrogen sulfide adhere to that. Adhere. What the fuck? Adhere. Whatever. And then basically you have the
military
clean
command.
hydrogen. Yeah, adhere. Then you have the clean hydrogen gas that you can then cook with or power a generator to power your
basically
home or
a way to
whatever.
have fuel.
Yeah.
If like we don't have gas in
Yeah.
the 42 years that it'll take. to
Yeah,
not have
basically.
gas.
Yeah, so 42 years from now,
I
when
don't know if
everything
it was 42,
runs
but
out.
it was like around there.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, like, that is a hilarious thing to tell people because, like, they'll be like, oh, well, whatever, it's just gas. It's like, no, that's everything plastic. These microphones have plastic in them. Phones have plastic in them.
No.
Until they figure out what else to use.
Well,
Boom.
I guess we should have been doing that already.
Yep, I
But
guess we should.
The most important plan is the Mississippi garbage plan, or the Missouri garbage plan. You
Now,
take a state
Here's how
like
you fix
Missouri.
this. Fixing a lot of problems here. Go.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
The Missouri garbage plan, creating biofuel for everyone in America. So, I'm using Missouri as an example here because it's.
It could be
I don't know,
Indiana.
how do I say this? Well, I don't want to offend Missouri.
They're
but
already terrible.
let's just say, if there was a state that we didn't need, or like an area, it doesn't have to be a specific state. We can get a large area together.
Could be Nebraska.
But all of our garbage
Yeah.
could be in Nebraska, could be anywhere. Get all of our garbage, put it in this thing, and like dome it over
Yes.
with all the water, like water and garbage, and then have one giant tube
Yeah.
or 50 of them.
Probably
Go into
millions
each
of
state.
tubes.
And then you got your tubes for the gas.
Yep.
And then all of our garbage is actually being used.
Recycle it, pulled out, of course. Recycling taken out.
Yeah.
So plastic, pretty much, just recycled.
We'd be able to do stuff. And I think
Yeah.
we have enough plastic now that we'd probably be able to just recycle it forever and like continue to make stuff.
That's
maybe.
the thing. It's like that's another thing I like. This is a tangent, but those are fun. Why? I've been wondering for years. Why are we extracting? Just there's so much plastic
Plastic.
already made
You could just like
in the ocean.
just hire people to go out and get that garbage to
Even-
bring it to the plastic
yeah.
plant.
Even the plastic companies, like, why are they not like, let's go get it because it'll be cheaper
Then,
to
like,
remake it.
Converting all the stuff. I
Yeah,
don't know.
harvesting it, like paying the logistical. I mean, it's going to be a logistical process to get it out of the ocean, but harvesting it from the ground must be more expensive than taking it from the ocean, drying it out and then getting the salt out of there somehow. Probably separates during the melting process, potentially. I don't know, or whatever process they would use. Maybe washing it with some sort of other water that I don't know whatever, or and just reusing that. But they keep extracting the fucking goo from the damn earth. Anyway, continue.
Fucking Don't take the goo.
Yeah.
It's a Tim McGraw song that I really like.
Don't take the goo. Don't take the goo. Or whatever, I forgot. And I think that's pretty much the
yeah.
tone.
But yeah, you can
Yeah.
you can make fuel for the people
Yeah.
there.
Everything, all the shit we don't need, like, could be shit.
Could be just shit.
Because where's the shit going? You made that a good point, too. There's so much shit
The 8 billion people almost. Where's all the shit going?
into the ocean, I think. But
Every
like,
day people are taking. I mean, a lot of people take 2 a day.
oh my God. I mean,
A
I
lot of
take a
people, some
giant
people
one every
take
morning.
3. That's crazy. But
Yeah.
Some people don't take them often. But
yeah, I mean,
and I guess it's not just poop. But
pee? Throw
yeah,
up?
Anyway, lots of bodily waste that we're just wasting.
Yeah. Yeah, we're just
And not
throwing it
converting into
away.
fuel. Well, yeah, I think like I don't know. You could certainly be doing. It's not
Yeah.
even out of the realms of science. It
Yeah.
happens. It's like you can do this.
It is a thing that people have been doing
just
for
wasted.
years. Even the videos I've seen on fucking YouTube are like 12 years old. I'm like, oh shit! So this has probably been a thing for. It's been a thing for a long time, even before YouTube or even before the technology that has been invented by the company that I was looking at. But it's basically like a big old bladder thing that sits in the yard, like on a small scale for like a house or like a generator, and it's full of water, and you just like throw the shit in there, literally, or plant matter or whatever, compostable waste, and it just creates the gas and you power whatever. But Missouri could be the whatever people don't, food waste, whatever people don't eat. Of course, in the future, I'd probably,
It'd
figure
probably be even more interesting, or like more viable. Not interesting, but more viable. Instead of having a giant one, maybe you have a community one that you bring
like
your
a
shit
factory.
to, or like community one, like each community
Yeah.
has one,
Yeah, just
or like an area
yeah.
you can bring your shit to.
yeah,
Maybe multiple around.
yeah.
And then everybody gets their, or like you put your garbage out like normal, and the garbage trucks bring it there.
Yeah. To Missouri, yes.
To Missouri, or your community biofuel converter thing, and then they just convert that shit, and you go get it from a gas station like normal. It just doesn't come from the Middle East; it comes from your garbage.
Mm-hmm.
So
and it
got
could
all
be
the infrastructure in place.
Yeah, and it could be compressed probably further, or not
and
even
made
could
into
be.
weapons. You're
Well,
right.
that too, and
Bullets made of compressed
biogas
garbage.
farts will be fired through people in the Middle East in the future.
Mhm.
But no, it could be, I think, converted and compressed into liquid as well, just like regular gasoline.
Okay.
Because I think gas can be converted into a liquid.
Converted into drinking water.
And really, the fumes of gasoline that come from the liquid are the things that catch fire, not necessarily the liquid itself.
Mm.
So the evaporation,
The things
the gas,
we like to breathe in.
Yes, the delicious, sweet, garlicky gas fumes.
Yeah, the nice. That's the type of garlic you get from a ramen place.
Oh man, oh yeah. When
It's
you
like,
open that bowl,
oh my
it's
God.
like, oh god, yes.
It smells like. No, for real though. From the one place that we get from, my car would be smelling like actual gasoline.
That's hilarious.
Be like, wow, this smells delicious.
amazing.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
Can't wait to eat.
Yeah. But in Africa, the thing is,
Oh God.
what really, here's what
Here we
makes
go,
me feel
everybody.
decent.
Here's
No.
where
I
we
mean,
get
here's my take
canceled.
on Africa. Oh, you know what we always do with Africa? Here's what we should do with Africa. No, I'm just
Bring up
kidding.
Africa when we're talking about getting rid of the garbage.
Yeah, well, Africa, I think specifically I've seen the Kenyans are doing, they have big biogas generator machines that power villages, and they are doing what you're saying. They take
Really.
all of their stuff, most of them, they'll have a digester, and that powers a generator, and they will do I don't think it's on a huge giant scale, but I think they are. From what I've seen, this guy had one in it was hilarious. It was funny. It was some South Park shit, because it was this huge, it was this green, brand new piece of technology, big old box with probably 4 feet or maybe 5 feet long, 4 feet high by 4 feet wide, just a huge box, and it's encapsulated in this mud and stick hut, and they have that's their power. I'm oh my God, okay,
That's impressive.
yeah, you got some, yeah, it's pretty cool. But it's pretty funny merger of technology and primitive building, I guess.
Yeah, that's interesting. We watch these
Yeah.
shows where there's something there's a giant technological computer ball thing,
Yeah.
but there's people using radios from the 50s.
Yeah, it's
But
weird.
right now there's kind of parallels like that. There are
Yeah,
we watched a video earlier for a flying car in Dubai,
yeah.
and there are people doing what you just said, making their
Yeah,
biofuel things out of
Yeah.
those resources, and
And
even crazier things.
yeah, and the point was, were you actually going to say something
No.
besides even? Okay, the point was maybe as Africa develops, it will be a biogas and clean energy.
Mecca?
They'll harness the power of clean energy, because basically maybe they won't even it'll just be so old. What we're doing right now with coal and stuff, they'll just be we don't really have the stuff to extract it, so we'll probably just move over to the easier to obtain biogas. Which literally, you don't have to dig a hole. You
Yeah.
don't have to have miners dying in a thing. You don't have to have disgusting black
And
shit
Africa
all over
becomes
you.
prominent. Or a lot of Africa. becomes
Wakanda, bro.
prominent. Yeah, so that's where it's heading. That's where all signs are pointing.
I
But,
mean,
and it's very centralized. They would have a lot of great
yeah,
trade routes. But and it's close to Europe and Middle East, of course. But Africa would be cool.
yeah, and yeah,
Get rid
literally.
of all those lions first.
Hmm?
So get rid of
Oh,
all
the
those
lions,
lions
yeah.
first, and then I'll go
Yeah, well, they could put the lions.
down.
Yeah, just put them. I mean, literally,
Get rid of
you
them.
just eat the things that they don't eat. More
Yeah.
food for the African people. So whatever.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine.
You saying eat lion?
I mean, maybe it's good, but what I'm saying is,
No.
rich people eat it all the time. I'm sure. Oh, we're having a
Probably.
lion tonight.
Dude, I would love to have would you try a lion burger?
Absolutely. If we're going to some sort of
Lion burgers?
super
Oh my
rich
God.
person, if we're having lion burgers, I'd be like, can I have a double lion burger, please?
Let me get a cheese lion burger.
Do you have lion bacon to put on the lion burger?
Can I get zebra on top?
Yeah.
Just so it wins for once?
Very funny.
Lion meat.
Yeah.
Should I even Google that?
Well, yeah, actually. But what I was saying is,
Is
maybe
that like-
Africa.
Am I? What the fuck is this? I put lion meat into Google, but look at these things. Lion meat wow is the first thing that comes
Lion meat, wow. What the
Lion meat wow.
Okay.
Lion meat for sale.
Oh.
Lion meat BDO. I don't know what that is. Lion meat classic. Wow.
What the fuck?
Lion meat toxic. Lion's head meatballs.
What?
All right, I'm gonna click all
Lion's
these in a sec,
head.
but
Oh,
let
the
me.
cheek must be delicious. All that chewing of the meat they do, there's some must be so
Oh,
much
you're right, actually.
cheek meat.
Okay, so according to the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, game meat such as lion can be sold as long as animal from which it's derived is not on the endangered species list.
It's a fucking lion.
This is of 2015. Are there more now? Are there
It's
less?
a lion.
Meat was a bit tough with a mild taste, like a cross between beef and chicken.
Oh, jeez.
Hey,
Not
cross
even worth
between
it.
a beef chicken burger?
Bacon. Wow.
What the fuck?
What?
I did look at this number. What part of the internet am I on?
Oh my god. Oh, you're on the rich part of the internet.
Exoticmeatmarkets.com.
1 pound 45. See, yeah, it's 45 grand a pound.
49.
Or 49.
It's
Sorry,
50
45
grand.
50 grand a pound.
My name is Anshu Patak, owner of Exotic Meat Market. I run Animal SQ. Sounds funny, but that's the truth. This is fake as fuck.
There's
and
no
nobody should.
fucking way
Lion
that's real.
tacos? Wait a minute.
Google, what the hell are you doing? Why are you letting these guys scam people?
What's happening here? A lot of articles
45
from
or
like
45
10 years
you said
ago.
45 50 grand a fucking pound. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, I mean, it's also, it's hilarious. A lion probably weighs close to the amount of a cow, but there are shitloads of cows, so
Yeah.
it's like 500 to 700, maybe even 800 pounds of meat, maybe 900 pounds, I think, close to 1,000. So it's a lot of meat, but really, like, oh my god, just like killing a lion. It's like, what do they have to do? Like farm raise a lion? That's so stupid.
Ugh.
My god. But yeah, what I'm saying is though, Africa could probably
20,000
become,
left in the world.
you know, very very bustling, not bustling, but like technologically advanced or like more developed place because of biogas potentially. Who knows? That'd be cool. That's a cool, you know, thing to think about. Cool
Yeah.
possibility for Africa, unless of course America just decides to have another war there. So
If we were to name this podcast "Cool Possibilities for Africa," the future of Africa.
yeah, it's fucking hilarious.
You got President. What's the legless guy?
Oscar Pistorius.
Yeah, President
Pistorius of the whole
Or
continent.
dictator of Africa.
Of the continent of Africa.
But like,
That's
what if he's the
hilarious.
greatest though? Like he's getting a biofuel going. He's building.
He's actually a cool
everywhere.
guy, and he was scared of
He's
that
like,
day.
I learned in prison my true purpose.
So I fucking was scared that day. What are you talking about? Like, I was literally scared. I've no
There's been a
legs.
lion in there.
And my bathroom. Bathroom.
That's
My
actually pretty
bathroom.
good. I was sounding more Australian, but that's pretty.
Yeah, you
South
gotta get the
African.
weird, yeah.
Bathroom.
There's a variation that, you know, it's weird. It's weird. Weird ass accent. That's even weirder than Australian when you think about it.
Are there any accents that you would just like throw? I mean, I was gonna say, like, but are there any accents that
Just throw in a furnace.
like?
Oh, jeez.
I'm just don't worry about that. But like accents.
People fighting.
Yeah,
That are
none of the
ridiculous,
videos are
like
good
Welsh.
accents, like- yeah, Welsh.
Yeah, we could probably do some ethnic
Yeah,
cleansing in Welsh, yeah.
I can do a little bit of a Welsh.
I could understand why the British were trying to get rid of them. It's because they're like, is this even the planet right now that we're on? Welsh. This person just came up to me like, they sounded like a Klingon, and I don't even know what that is yet. Like the British.
Yeah.
That's like the name of their town. Oh my god. Yeah, we have to find more Welsh people on Omegle for sure. Just wave through the dicks and get to some Welsh people. Because that was very interesting.
Yeah.
The Welsh people.
Do
That
you
was
remember
just
this
like,
video? Do you remember this video of the police officer hanging from the fence while shitting his pants?
oh yeah, he like hung upside down and
And,
the
like, they
British
just
guys
made
are
fun of him?
laughing at him. It's like, he's a British cop. It's not an American cop. Let's just get him down.
Yeah, dude. Like, come on. What'd he do? What can he do?
Yeah, I mean, like, even if, like, just get him down.
He's
What's
al-
he doing?
How did it, like any person who
Jeez.
gets himself into that situation is harmless?
Yeah, he's pretty much neutralized at
Hanging
this point.
upside down.
By his pants. He can't do
Yeah.
anything. He doesn't have a gun. He's not going to take it out and shoot people out of anger. Literally, they would probably help him down.
You know why he shit his pants though? It's all the fucking beans they eat.
Yeah, literally, they don't help. I mean, it's startling.
They don't help you not shit your pants.
Yeah, they don't help you. They don't contribute to solid poop.
Dr. Drew would not recommend them for like.
Yeah, actually, they do. They're fiber, but they
Beans?
do help you.
Beans are good, you know.
Yeah. They're good for you. They just, they help digestion, make you fart. Literally, it's like British people are just farting all day at work. Like they have
It doesn't
they have
matter what
beans
they're
for
doing, they're
breakfast.
farting all day.
Yeah, and tea, right? They don't drink coffee. I'm sure a lot of them drink coffee. Irish
none of them are
coffee,
allowed
sort of.
to.
Coffee's outlawed. Okay, so no coffee. So that would either like beans and coffee. That is just oh my god. You're
That's two types
asking
of
for
beans.
super. Yeah, basically you're drinking beans and eating beans at that point. So it's like your
We're
digestive
a very
system's like
bean-based society. These
we love
days.
beans,
If
and
you
that's
think
why
about
it was
Coffee
funny.
Beans,
Yeah,
peanut butter. Those aren't.
that's a
not made of
legume.
Beans.
Peanuts are legumes.
They're sort of beans.
Yeah.
They look. Yeah. Okay.
Some people say legume.
Saved
I'm
right
like,
That's the second thing I thought of. Was peanut butter. It's like coffee. Fucking peanut butter. There's other beans out there.
yeah, like black beans, pinto beans, navy beans.
That is some of them.
Lima beans. You got
Not a huge lima guy.
fava beans.
Bean sprouts.
Mung beans.
Microbeans.
Mung beans, yeah. Lentils. That's a
Herb Dean over here with the
Sort of bean.
microgreens.
herb dean microgreens. yeah,
Uh,
they're a knockout, and they just keep on
yeah.
fighting.
Speaking of keeping on fighting,
I don't know what the hell I just said.
Giga Chikadze was expected
Oh yeah, that was
to
weird.
kind of run through Calvin Guitar, and maybe he was thinking, I'm gonna get in here, get a quick finish, and maybe get a title fight in a couple of months and get ready for that against Volkanovski. He was already saying Volkanovski's scared little like guy or like
Yeah.
and you got to be confident in yourself as a fighter if you're gonna be in there trying to hurt people.
Yeah, you can't be like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if this.
He's
Yeah.
pretty mean.
You gotta get hit. You're
Yeah.
gonna get hit. You gotta be angry. I guess it's you or the other person.
Basically,
Um,
which is, I guess America, so that's how you have to look at it.
And this guy's from Georgia,
Is really
and not Atlanta. He's
with the
from, like,
J.
Georgia, the Russian Georgia, which
Yeah,
is
what's
also spelled the same way. But
Oh no, it's not with a J. I thought
Yeah.
it was a J. Whatever.
I think it's spelled the same way.
Let me see.
But yeah, he's from there. He's a maniac. He's an awesome fighter, but he made a mistake.
or Jordan or Georgia.
Georgia. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Jordan is like
That's
near
fucking
Syria
Yeah, sorry, I'm an idiot.
or wherever. I would like to go there. Visit
Georgia.
Jordan.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think
I'd like to float in
you-
salty
you-
waters.
I feel like I don't know. They probably saw my Facebook and want to kill me, so I don't think I want to go there. All right, cool, never mind.
Yeah.
All right, I'll just risk life
And
and go there to float some salty water.
How much you float?
You see how salty the water is?
It's really soft, you know. It's good for your skin.
So you gotta fly
Sacrifice-
like
you gonna
27 hours.
sacrifice
You fly like 15 hours.
Huh.
Yeah, like 15.
that? Maybe a little less.
Float some salty water, which
Float
I
some
love.
salty water. They have
Yeah.
lots of, meats that you shave off the thing into like a pita there.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That's probably pretty good.
There you go.
All right, yeah, it is. Yeah, I mean, so literally from the ocean, which I don't really like going in because I get salty.
You
get
got the whole
extra
Mediterranean.
salty.
I mean,
It's
you
dead,
could go
right?
from there to other places. I think it'd be cool to. I want to go to like some of those shops that you see in like markets in Morocco, on the like the shows
Oh yeah,
where they're doing the cooking or whatever. Where
Get
they
food
just have
poisoning
like
in there.
a bunch of bins with like different powders and spices.
Oh
It's
yeah, you
like,
just
oh,
buy some
shit,
spices. Oh, I
what's going
totally
on
buy
there?
those. Yeah,
I would
like
do
some
that.
sumac or whatever.
But they also sell like old instruments or musical instruments that are weird, and I would love to do that.
Yeah, those are
Go
awesome.
Play with those things. Probably have some cool knives and like weapons or whatever.
Yeah, I bet.
I'd be like, wow, I can't take these back, but I'd like to look at those.
Yeah,
like,
Put
and
them
I
in
have
my
nothing I'd
cart
probably
now.
do with those. But they probably have cool stuff.
I'll just have them shipped back if I'm wealthy enough to go to Morocco.
Oh yeah, and then
I'll just have them shipped back.
go
by
find one of
manor.
those places where they have a bunch of meats slowly cooking in little clay pots and steam rooms or whatever
yes.
in the underground over there.
Some like
Yeah.
18-hour roasted or 6-hour roasted lamb stew.
Oh yeah,
Oh, delicious.
I think it would be fun,
You season the pot.
plentiful, and then
agree.
I would have plenty of diarrhea
Plenty of diarrhea.
and
Like you'd be just having the Moroccan experience.
that's part of it. Maybe I wouldn't.
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
avoid sketchy looking
Maybe
food.
I'd get lucky. No digestive problems. Not as much jet lag as you'd even think. And I'd have
Yeah.
a great time.
Yeah, Probably just take Imodium and Bonine the whole time.
Yep.
Or whatever. Or not Bonine, what's the other one? Dramamine? Bonine?
Ibuprofen.
That too. All those things. Probably a lot of vaccines you'd need before you go there.
I definitely wouldn't want to get things.
You have to...
Malaria.
Is there a vaccine for that?
No.
Yeah,
Well,
I don't think there is.
Actually,
It's
I
still
don't know
around.
that. It's still around, but there may be like an immunization.
Okay, yeah, I mean, there's no reason to like mass produce it. You can't make money off of curing a virus around the world, so no reason to do that.
Oh, I guess maybe there is now, or they're
Oh, cool.
trying to.
Okay, so yeah, get inoculated against that shit. Probably multiple other viruses that we're not, another continent.
Yellow
so we've
fever.
never been
That's
around.
like Africa. Morocco is Africa,
Yeah.
but
I could not point to it on a map, but yes, it is in Africa.
Morocco.
Morocco, yeah.
It's at the top of Africa.
I was about to say that. It's at the top region.
Actually, I had a good geography teacher, I think, in 7th grade.
Mine was
He
I don't even remember the name of mine. What was mine?
I don't remember his name either for sure, but he was like a Spanish dude. I remember him being a big Orlando Magic fan, and he said he was in whatever mission was in, like Black Hawk Down or some shit,
He was in that.
around there or something. He was like, I was over there.
I was in the service on a boat.
He was kind of unclear whether
7,000
he
miles
was like
away.
one of the guys in the Black Hawk that went down, or if he was like on the ground or some shit. But
It's on a base in California.
yeah, he said I was in the military in Pennsylvania
During that.
But
It's like, okay.
he was a pretty good geography. Like, I feel like I remember a good amount of Africa, but
It's pretty cool.
if you gave me a let's get a blank map of Africa.
Oh my god. Guess where on Africa game? Where is well, I can't
I'll
really
leave
name that many
I'll leave
African.
the mouse open for this part, but let's get a nice map here.
I can only name the ones everyone knows: Morocco, Sudan.
You know what? Let me not do this one. I think actually I'm
Egypt?
gonna guess that Morocco is
Is Egypt in there?
this one.
Fuck. You think it's up there?
I think it's this particular one.
A little tiny guy in there.
Maybe it's this one.
Oh shit.
It's one of these.
Oh, so they get pretty bad storms then.
Egypt, I think, is this one, or that's like Algeria or some shit.
Okay, good. I'm right. And Libya's in there. Okay, so yeah,
Libya, maybe here. You know what?
Libya.
I'm done with this one.
Algeria. Yeah, I
Now-
can't really name a lot of.
Now I just want to see the map of Africa.
It's Botswana, I guess.
Botswana is there. They're towards the.
That's
somewhere.
probably not one that a lot of people know. Botswana.
Okay, so Morocco was this one. I thought it was this one
I
or
bet they
this
do.
one, but it was the one to the side of it. This one was Algeria. Somehow I knew that.
Libya's in
Libya
the
was
middle.
right here.
Oh,
Egypt.
Chad. Yeah, no Chad.
And it's crazy how close everything is. Oh god, I'm trying to.
It's weird how
into this.
Chad, an African country, is a super white name here.
Right?
I don't
It's
understand that. It's spelled the same. Chad.
Look how close Egypt is.
Yeah, Sudan.
Jordan is right here. Israel is over here. Syria is
Sarth?
here. Iraq. What?
Sarth? All I saw was Sarth.
Oh, Sarth. It must be the capital of Chad. Actually, maybe that's the capital of Chad.
It's Niger.
I remember this. This was big time. He was telling us about Djibouti.
Oh wow, yeah, he likes that place.
Yeah, I remember that.
Very small.
Small countries here.
Djibouti is very small.
Eritrea. That must be new.
New continent that just popped
New
up from warring
DLC.
factions.
But yeah, Morocco is right here.
Ah,
Spain is right here. So
that is weird. I
yeah,
didn't know that. So it's all just right there.
yeah.
Hmm.
You get Turkey right here, Syria, Iraq, Iran, Saudi Arabia, and Egypt.
That's where you want to go, huh? Egypt, one day,
Egypt would be cool.
right next to Saudi Arabia.
Well, I think maybe we go to Spain, go to Morocco, and then go back to Spain.
Yeah, check out Morocco for 2 seconds and run back to Spain immediately. Like, oh, it's
And then
fine.
wait a little bit, make sure we're good, and then go back to Morocco maybe over the weekend.
Yeah, there you go.
They have weekends.
Yeah, I think so.
I think every day is Monday for them.
Yeah, it's just work in Africa.
I would have got this one. South Africa.
Angola.
Botswana's here.
Yeah, South Africa. We know that. I didn't know Botswana was in the
Where's
southern
the one
region.
that's
We're just checking out Africa right now. It's hilarious.
yeah, we're looking at Africa.
Oh my God!
Where's the
Wow.
one that's a actually, it's like a country that's inside a country that's like fully surrounded by one country.
Fucked. Is that
Yeah.
what it's called?
Is it not there anymore?
If it
One
was
of
taken
these.
over.
Yeah, that's it.
The outer country finally moved in. Word.
I forget what it's called though. It's like there's like a word for it. A country that's fully surrounded by another. It's like a sovereign country that's like a circle inside another one.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, the term is landlocked, but fucking the word I don't know.
I don't know. They're not showing it
Oh,
too
well.
much on this map.
Yep, this map it's not too detailed. Probably
Yeah,
hiding
here's
some
where
stuff.
Francis Ngannou is from. Cameroon.
Yeah, he's from Calhoun or whatever. Cameroon.
Cameroon.
Yeah, Calhoun. That was Calhoun.
Cameroon.
I don't think
Um,
Calhoun is from
I
anything.
guess they have the sand mines there. Yeah, I guess.
Only there?
Well, I mean, around there. There's probably multiple.
Cameroon sand mines. That was just a weird. It's like the sand mine. You're just digging a hole.
Yeah.
Is there gooder sand? Is there better sand like underground?
Maybe like the more dense
Hmm.
sand. I'm not sure.
It's like the good shit's under there, pretty far.
If they ask me, like maybe the more dense sand.
Yeah.
That's a good sand. I'd be useless out there in the sand.
Yeah, jeez.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
And I just can't. How do you have a mine? I mean, mine is basically just that you're digging, so it doesn't have to be a hole in the ground with caves, because that'd be pretty much impossible with sand, I guess, unless it's packed. I don't know. Probably is after a while. It's crazy though. Sand mine. Africa.
I can't find it. I was looking for the country that was like fully whatever.
That's a fun Africa lesson.
Yeah.
Fun Africa. I had a weird dream. Let's just switch from Africa to dreams. That I already told you about. It was the one where I guess it was me in the
Dreams
car.
are made of.
Yeah. I was in the car driving. You were in the car. I think Ian was in there. Ian, one of our friends was
We're
in
in
there.
Africa?
Not in Africa. No, in the car. It was one where we were going up one of those bridges, and I don't know the name of the bridge, but it's the one where it basically breaks. It's breakable in the middle, and it rises up for ships to pass through that are too tall or whatever. And it was starting to go up in the dream, and at about, and we were like, "Oh man, this is not good. We're not going to make this at all." And I see like the top just like starting to open, and it was like at a 45-degree angle almost when I turned the car around somehow, like before it flipped
we
or
made it?
whatever. Yeah, I drove back down really fast, and like literally it was like fucking. It was like I don't know, at least like a 60-degree angle or so. It was very, very, very steep, just extremely steep.
That-
Speeding down the thing, trying to get there, trying to get back down, and like vividly remember going into the other lane because the car was for some reason still coming up the bridge, and then there was like another one, also coming through another lane, so I had to like go in between cars
Oh god.
and like
I can't
yeah,
remember any dreams after that.
crazy,
But
weird.
yeah, I can't remember. I've had a couple of car dreams or driving dreams, but I can't remember any off the top of my head. But yikes. Those bridges are scary. I don't know why they even do that.
Yeah,
It seems like
it's-
it could go wrong.
Yeah, it seems like. I mean, have
They're
people
very
been
slow.
trapped on there before?
No.
That's good.
They've like wait, did you say have you been or have
Have
people?
people?
Oh.
I've
I
never.
was
I've-
like, no.
yeah, I'm pretty sure I've
You
never
know.
been trapped on one before.
But, I guess maybe people have. Hasn't there been things where people have tried to make it like when it's going at the like it's just
That'd
about
be
to go?
cool.
And
Are
then-
there
is that
videos?
just in True Lies?
Yeah, either True Lies or they didn't jump. It was Speed. They jumped the bus somehow. Off like no ramp, and the bus just like went up. Pretty funny. Pretty funny.
Is it a drawbridge?
It's sort of like a drawbridge. It does have the concept, but it's like two drawbridges merging where they would land or whatever, go down, connect as they lower.
I'm trying to find a video of it. There's got to be a video of it.
Yeah, I'm sure
because-
there is. It'd be
Oh.
fascinating to see the videos of like people literally jumping over them to like try and make it over the thing exist. You know?
I'm trying to click one of these, but there's multiple. Maybe this would be the video. Tap to unmute.
Sweet.
Oh,
Oh man, he went through.
they're going for it. Was that the whole video? No. There's got to be another angle.
Is it gonna go up?
Uh-oh.
Oh, sweet. Oh man, that's
okay, that wasn't
awesome.
too crazy, but that was fun.
Man. Wow, that is close.
And it's amazing, like the technology we have, the angles. There's a camera angle, multiple camera angles for everything.
Yeah, it's pretty
And
cool.
that earthquake, last week in Tonga.
That was insane.
Hunga Tonga.
Hunga Tonga Manga Balonga. You showed me the
Like from the
satellite picture of the explosion.
It was crazy. I've never seen anything like that.
Whoa.
It's like an atomic bomb or something.
Yeah.
And then they had a couple other videos like in different things, like not just a satellite photo, but then there was one that's showing like the frequency or like the wave.
Yeah, the
More.
shockwave or
Yeah.
whatever was going around the world. It's pretty cool.
Ridiculous.
Around the planet. It's like a radar or whatever, sonar or something. I'm not sure, but yeah, that was pretty nuts, and it caused a huge tsunami in where was it? I forget.
A couple of places.
Yeah.
You know.
Not Nepal.
No, that's quite far.
Yeah. I mean, they had a
Um,
terrible earthquake
the
a couple
Pacific
years ago.
Area near Hawaii and
Oh, I'm saying fucking
that
Nepal
region.
is so stupid. Yeah. That was
Tongos.
Yeah, so I mean, some of the Hawaiian Islands probably got a
Yeah, Samoa.
tsunami.
area. But the videos were crazy too, because people like couldn't really do anything, and they're just like taking a video.
Yeah, it was bizarre to see
Trying to
people
hang
with
onto a
their
banana
selfie
tree.
sticks, like trying not to drown in the debris.
Yeah, get to a higher
That's
ground.
really
Is there
shit.
higher ground? What if there wasn't higher ground and that was happening?
I'm just running inland. Fuck it.
Get
Just
on a
run
boat.
somewhere. Get the hell out of there.
Assume there's a boat somewhere. Get in it.
Yeah.
Doesn't even have to like work. You just get in a boat.
Just
It's
yeah,
like-
be in a
You don't have to have the keys.
floating. Yeah, it'll unhook the trailer or whatever.
Yeah.
Cut it if you have a knife, which you always should if you're in that area, I guess. But
Hilarious.
and there you go. Boom. So-
Boom. We don't want boom. That
Boom.
was the first problem. But yeah, it was like
Yeah.
not just a regular volcano thing where it's spilling out. This is like an explosion.
Yeah, an actual boom. It like
Yeah.
literally like Mount St. Helen just like fucking exploded. Like that's
They showed
that's
that.
a cool sound effect.
Oh yeah,
That's a good one.
that's
Cute.
a good one. I'll put reverb on it.
Oh yeah, you should.
They. I'll mark this.
Yeah, mark it right here. Put some
They showed the
Put
like
some reverb.
diagram of it was just like the tip, like the island itself was just the tip of the
Yeah, that's crazy.
the edge of the outer edge of the volcano,
Yeah,
and then
it's like a 3D model.
the rest of it, like underneath the water, was the actual volcano.
Yeah, that was fucking crazy.
I
It
don't
was
think I'd want to
literally-
live near a volcano.
Me either. I mean, literally, not even near. You were living on a
On,
like the
like, the rim.
volcano is the only land. Like it created the land, and that is the land you're on. That is insane. Like that 3D image that I saw that you showed. Like holy shit! Literally, it was the rim. Is like the gigantic fucking rim of the volcano, and then like a little piece, like a little cracked off spot sticking out of the
islands.
water, and then the fucking volcano is under. So under the ocean, it just like shot all the ocean water up and shit like that.
I guess. Like I
Holy
kind of want to go on
crap.
Instagram and find some more footage, but
Yeah, because that's a giant ass volcano. I mean, that's
it was
fucking
big.
crazy.
Like I don't know if I want to live anywhere.
Hell
Like
no. Like Hawaii.
we have hurricanes here, and they're probably gonna get worse.
Yeah.
But this was the one video that we were talking about. The guy was
and
punching the
eventually,
tree.
yeah, he like grabs onto this banana tree that he just punched. So why are you weakening your anger,
yeah,
idiot?
dude.
What the fuck?
He's got a life jacket.
Yeah, he's a life jacket. So he's like, I guess he's like, are
He's
these
ready?
kids preparing to die?
I don't know.
Because this is.
Should we even be like, shown?
I think
Great.
it's fine, but like,
That's
probably
the thing.
not.
I'm like thinking that they made it, but they're just like
what are they doing?
I don't know.
Is there no? I mean, this is pretty.
Aggressive.
It's pretty eerie if literally they know that like they have their buildings
Well, I
over
guess
there.
they're okay.
But what the fuck?
Yeah, you could die fucking really.
Are they
easy
just
right
trying to
there.
get famous on Instagram, riding the tsunami? I mean, it doesn't
Maybe
look
that's, like, their
super
only-
dangerous right there now,
option here? But
but it gets worse.
I guess they're wading
Nuts,
through the water
man.
at the end. But jeez,
Absolutely nuts. I hope they got the views. How many views does that video have? At least.
I don't know.
Dawkins?
548,000.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess
So
you
someone's
know,
gotta know.
That's fine. Okay, so that is all right. Yeah, so it did blow the. Oh my god! So that's all like evaporated water and volcanic gas. That is insane. And what that is like the tip, that giant big ass island that's, you know, unwalkable probably in under 5 hours, 6 hours, is the little piece of the tip of the rim of the giant volcano under the ocean. Oh, look at the cloud layer. That is cool as shit.
Go back a little. Oh, it's still going.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Get out of there. Like, and the thing is, that's all poison gas, so they shouldn't even be around there.
Poison gas. Oh my god, look at it all.
It's gonna spread. Yeah, it's gonna spread out. Wow. Imagine just, fishing or whatever, and just, you just hear rumbling and like a big ass just, oh my god, I can get
Maybe
the hell out of
see
there.
the wave go underneath you.
Yeah, look how fast it's spreading. It's already past the island over there on the left. Oh man, you get out of there, buddy. And the funny thing is it's going faster than they think, so they might have not made it.
Yeah, already.
At least they had enough time to, not, upload the... It's already engulfed the island. Look at that. Oh my god. So yeah, it's literally... I guess it evaporated.
And I'm not sure if anyone lived on that island,
It doesn't look like it.
but tsunami certainly reached some places that people live.
It's all black sand right there. So I guess, maybe... I don't think there was any houses or anything.
Let me go to a different one.
My god, that's fucking crazy. Wow.
There was a couple of good...
And there's just boats watching?
Oh, this one's in
God, that's insane.
South America. There's a couple of... Here's the other one.
Yeah, there it is. Boom. And that's not... the funny thing is that's not even a... is this even a super volcano? Probably not. It's just a regular
I don't
volcano.
think so.
And it's just making that giant explosion. But also when you think about... Wow, that's incredible. And you can see the shockwave going through the clouds even. That's insane.
Yeah. There you go.
It's awesome compilation. Wow.
Yeah,
Just
it's devastating to see.
exploded.
And we have all these views from outside of Earth, which is
Very
crazy.
cool. And look at all the curvature that they're faking.
These monsters.
Crazy.
Can you believe they're using something like this
A tragedy.
for their stupid
Whatever they're using it
liberal
for.
views?
Yeah, for whatever agenda that's completely
Jeez, so there's like a
non-existent.
lightning volcano.
Yeah, volcanic lightning is fucking cool. It's when the shit rubs together, all the volcanic ash, it actually creates statically charged clouds.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really fucking cool.
Jeez.
It's scary but cool at the same time.
Let's do this.
Oh shit!
The shockwave
Sorry,
went past.
we put the cans on.
Oh, you.
Yeah,
My bad.
I just
You
saw
can hear
the
the shockwave go past him. Is that what that is? Or is that just like a...
my Fleer, who's Fleer? Oh my! Yeah, get the. He's got the right idea. Get the fuck out of there.
Is that what happened? I don't know.
Oh my god! Oh,
This was... We just saw
that
that
is
one.
insane.
But these pictures from like satellites and shit
Oh,
are
damn.
crazy. Oh,
That is a fake
that's not
tsunami
real.
from 2012. That is nuts. All the satellite photos. Wow, that's really
Yeah, it's
cool.
like a...
And that's
Yeah.
like a little volcano compared to Yellowstone or the caldera or any of the other like 8 whatever super volcanoes around the world. Wow. And the funny thing is there is a like volcanic
one.
activity or fault lines like around the east and like southeast coast and shit. But it's just like they're not really super active or whatever the fuck. So there is a potential for like all that, not really like a volcanic eruption, but there is sort of that activity. I mean, we're on a planet. There's activity going on all over all under the surface, obviously.
Nah,
but,
I refuse to believe that.
yeah. Who knows? Maybe we'll have tsunamis one day.
Hey, that'd be cool. Something to look forward to
Pretty sweet,
on
yeah.
the Big Chillin' podcast.
Get rid of those nasty Florida piers.
Oh, yeah. And replace it with like a nice boardwalk.
Yeah, with cool stuff.
I think we could really revitalize the coastal cities, and that's an opportunity to do so.
Yeah, with a couple tsunamis, hey, you never know. You can make it. It's a new, real chance to make it years or whatever they say
New
in the home
beginnings.
shows. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was a good podcast.
Yeah, it's great. That's insane. A volcanic explosion. Hopefully that's the only one for a while. And luckily no one was injured because of the volcano itself. But not,
Yeah, we don't know what happened
with the
but
tsunamis,
hope
we don't
everybody's all right.
Yeah, with the
Certainly.
initial explosion, and it seems with the gases and stuff, no one hopefully has been burned or suffocated or whatever. But
Details even.
probably people got potentially drowned. It was just weird. Like, can we talk? What were those people doing? Like, are they literally? I think it might just be a social media thing, or like, because there were buildings they could have gone to, or like other higher.
Yeah, it
I
looked
keep
like
saying,
they were like eroding, I guess, on the outside.
yeah, it was just nuts.
I don't know.
I really hope it wasn't a case of, well, we got nowhere to go. Let's film our fucking film this, I guess. Oh my god. Oh, horrible. Anyway, yeah, I think that pretty much tears it there. That's another episode of the Big Chillin podcast. If you liked it, hit the like thing. If you see it, do all that stuff.
Comment,
Share,
subscribe,
comment,
hit the bell.
Hit the bell.
See you later.
And bye.
That is the Big Chillin Podcast.